Wagwan, lads and lads, welcome back to the KingMagna channel, where today I just want to talk about the whole KSI and Sidemen situation that's been going on YouTube recently. This is a whole big stinky situation that's been going on. So basically in a Sidemen Sunday, KSI said a very not nice word to a certain group of people. He said a slur that started with the letter P. Obviously I can't repeat it, but he said a very, very nasty word. And, you know, I just want to elaborate on this before we do into anything. That I'm not a fan of KSI. I've not been a fan for a while. I used to be a big fan of KSI back in the day, like 5 or 6 years ago. And I don't really dislike him. I don't really like creators that have high egos. And KSI, as of recent, has basically become an ego-driven man. He doesn't really add much entertainment value to anything. He kind of just makes fun of people and then talks about how he's great. I'm just not really, you know, no offense if you like that, but I'm really not into that kind of content. But what's the whole situation with the Sidemen Sunday video? So recently they did Countdown. Sidemen Sunday did their parody version of Countdown. It was a okay video from what I saw, apart from the clips. And there was a part where they spelt out the letters for the racist slur to get people to bait them into saying the word, which KSI obviously took the bait and said it, which is, you know, completely inappropriate. One, the Sidemen shouldn't have put that in the first place. You know, obviously that's like a really stupid thing. And second of all, KSI shouldn't have said it. It's just completely unacceptable for a Sidemen Sunday video, which I want to elaborate on as well, because Sidemen Sunday are one of the biggest videos that come out every week. The Sidemen are the biggest YouTube group in the UK, so it's completely unacceptable and absolutely wild that they'd say this on video, and especially from KSI, a creator who has had many years on this platform. He's like a YouTube OG that's somehow stuck around, and I think after this he's probably gonna have to take a dip into his followers and his like subscribers, because he's just, as of recently, just been such a knobhead. And why am I saying this? Why am I going after KSI in this? Because, you know, as I said, I'm not a fan. Well, he obviously just went racist. This guy went full DEFCON 1 and just decided to drop the bomb and just go insane. So I'm going to play the clip for you now of KSI saying the thing. Don't worry, the word is censored, so if you're someone who gets upset easily, it's completely fine. There's no actual word in it. It's completely censored.
AJ and Harry.
I'm not, no.
Let's hear your thoughts.
Look, we need points in it, all right? I don't mean this maliciously, but the word. I'm sorry. Look, we need points.
So KSI really shouldn't have said that. He's completely responsible for that entire thing. I saw a lot of people going after the editors and the Sidemen, and I just want to take that apart really quickly. The Sidemen, in that clip, as you saw, they just laughed, and people were saying that they were encouraging KSI to, one, be racist, and two, they weren't doing anything to stop him. But it really, what were they supposed to do? If they just stopped the whole thing and educated them about it, that would ruin the flow of the video, and obviously they're trying to work. This is their job, to entertain. Two, I think when it comes to the actual situation, if someone had that happen to them, they would do the exact same as what the Sidemen did. If I was in, like, I don't know, let's say I was Vicstar. I like Vicstar, so I'll be Vicstar. Imagine I was Vicstar and KSI said that, I'd just be like at worst it's like, oh, okay. At worst it's like a... Because it's outrageous, it's stupid. They're in a giggly situation. When you're in a giggly situation, anything stupid and outrageous is funny. And, you know, KSI did take it to the extreme by saying that word, but if it was any of the others, I don't blame him at all for laughing, because it's a situation where you'd laugh out of awkwardness. It might even be out of actual comedy, and it might just be out of, oh god, this is insane. what the fuck is wrong with him? And the second one I wanted to debunk as well is the editors not editing it out. I don't think there's much the editors could have done with that, because if they edited out that whole thing, it would have just ruined the entire flow of the video. And at the end of the day, it is their job to just edit it to make it look good. It looked completely fine, it sounded fine, it was all good, apart from the racist like tone that I had. If it wasn't racist, it'd be edited completely fine. That's not their job. And even if it was what they needed to do, why would they have to do that? It's not their job to discuss what's appropriate and not appropriate. It's for the creators to not completely say outrageous stuff. Like, when you have a team of people editing for you, you have to understand that those people might not have the same understandings as you. You know, it's completely subjective. And yeah, I don't appreciate the slander towards the editors, because this was on the news. This is a very big situation that's been going on. The news covered this. ITV made a whole segment about this this morning. So it's wild. It's completely wild. It's a very big situation that's been going on. I know KSI said he's going to take a break from the internet because of it, which is, you know, completely understandable from him. I think he should take a break to understand what he said and why he shouldn't say it on video, especially on the biggest fucking video of the week. Sidemen Sunday is literally the biggest video they do of the week, and he decided to say a racial slur on it. It's so stupid. And yeah, if you want to blame anyone, I would blame KSI. Obviously, I'm not suggesting you send hate towards KSI. I'm sure he's already got enough of that if he's wanting taking a break from the internet. But if you really want to punish anyone, I'd say KSI. I wouldn't go after the editors or the other Sidemen. They did completely nothing wrong. The Sidemen's already issued an apology out on Twitter, I saw, and I think Instagram as well. So they have apologised. And yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to talk about the whole situation because I find it completely wild what's been going on. So just to conclude again, don't send hate to Sidemen, the editors. The only person that needs a bit of, what you're doing is KSI. Because he's been a bit egotistical recently, and I think this is definitely going to bring him down to a level where he's understanding that he's not a god, he's not above everyone else, he's going to be brought down a peg. And yeah, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I've got other videos on this channel if you really want to check me out more, because, I know people love being around me. And yeah, that's it. So, see ya.